Time to head on down to Ask SP Question Town with this first video from Nevaeh.
Hi GGSP. I was just wondering if there's any more games coming out in the Nintendo eShop for 3DS, because I've been playing my DS lately and there's not much games that I can play because they're all demos and I use them up very quickly because I like the game so much. That's all. Bye!
Thanks, Nevaeh. I hope I pronounced that right. If you're wondering if there will be any new 3DS games through the eShop or otherwise, I think that's pretty unlikely. In fact, Nintendo has officially discontinued production of the 3DS family of devices, so the games that are available in the current library might be all you have to work with. In saying that, there may be some good ones you've missed, like Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser's Junior Journey, or Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn, which are some of the more recent of the 3DS releases. Oh, and Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is another good one for some mind-bending 3D puzzling. Some other great 3DS games that I think are worthwhile, if you haven't played them already, include Animal Crossing New Leaf, Pokemon Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, or Yokai Watch. If you're a fan of the Mario universe, I'd recommend Super Mario 3D Land, Super Mario Maker, or the Luigi's Mansion games. There are some good Legend of Zelda games too, like A Link Between Worlds and the all-time classics Ocarina of Time 3D and Majora's Mask 3D. Oh, and let's not forget Donkey Kong Country Returns. But of course, if you want more than just a demo, it will mean paying for the full game, in which case, make sure to get that okay from the grown-ups first. But if you like the demos of the games you've tried, it's a good sign you might enjoy the full games. And aside from the eShop, sometimes you can find pre-owned copies of physical 3DS games from game stores, which is something to consider if you're on the hunt for a gaming bargain. Alright, moving on to another Questo, and this one comes from Max.
Hi GGSP, my name is Max. How do you get to the mushroom monstrosity in Minecraft Dungeons? Thank you.
Thanks, Max. I'm gonna ask Darren about that one though. He knows all about all sorts of monstrosities.
Hello, you've reached Darren.
Hey Darren, I've just got a question here from Max who wants to know how to get to the mushroom monstrosity in Minecraft Dungeons.
Well, I suspect Max means the Mooshroom Monstrosity, which is a boss that appears in a secret level of Minecraft Dungeons. To unlock this secret level, you'll first need to have completed the main story on default difficulty at least once. Once you've managed this, you'll need to collect a series of runes to unlock a special rune gate of sorts, which can be found in the chapel in the hub village. To find the chapel for the first time, use the bounce pads to navigate there and head around through some trees until you reach it. There's a drawbridge next to the entrance that makes it easier to access the chapel once you lower it. Once inside, you'll find the rune gate, prompting you to place runes. To open this gate, you must seek out these 9 secret runes, which can be found in each of the 9 main areas on the mainland map. So you'll need to go back through each level to find the hidden buttons that will lead you to each rune. There are some very vague hints on where to find them if you interact with the dog portrait hanging in the chapel, but really it's just about searching every corner of each map for those mysterious buttons.
Or you could go online to look for a guide on how to find them, right Darren? Not that I would ever do that.
Of course. You're only human. Now, after you've collected all 9 of these runes, you must return to the chapel, activate the rune gate, and head inside the door, where you'll find 2 chests along with the map. Collect the map, then Minecraft Steve's your uncle. You've now unlocked a whole new mysterious region marked on your map by 3 question marks. Travel to this level, make your way through the hordes of mushrooms, and eventually you'll come up against the so-called Mooshroom Monstrosity. It is quite the formidable opponent, so remember to keep your cool during this battle. Or don't have a cow, as they say.
Well, thanks for your help there, Darren. Mutually appreciated.
Oh, my pleasure as always. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, I think we have time for one last quick question, and this one comes to us from Louis.
Hi GGSP. When is Microsoft Flight Simulator coming out to Xbox One S? Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, Louie. Now, while Microsoft Flight Simulator is currently only available on Windows 10 PCs, there are apparently plans to bring it to the Xbox One, which I assume also means the Xbox One S. But realistically, I think it's more likely to come to the new Xbox Series X and Series S consoles, as they would have the grunt needed to run such a demanding game. The question of when, though, is still a little bit up in the air, pun very much intended. I've seen some reports that it's due out for consoles sometime in 2021, but as far as I know, there's been no official release date announced just yet. There's a lot of work that goes into making such a big, complex game like this look good and work well on console. So my guess is that the developers and Microsoft are still in the process of working through all of that. Well, that's all the time we have for Ask SP this week. If you have a question for us, go here to send it in, and if it's a video we use on the show, you'll score yourself some GGSP loot. Which reminds me, if your video has appeared on the show and you haven't received your loot, you might need to get your parents to check in on their emails, because no one wants to miss the loot boat, or indeed, the loot train. Oh, I think that's it now.